Hello everyone, and welcome to another royal reading. It is your second reading of today, Saturday afternoon, cold and gloomy Saturday. I'm trying to warm things up here in South Africa by doing some fun gossipy readings today, just to lighten the energy. And you can see I have the Tarot Nova on the tarot table today. It's a mini tarot deck. It's from Running Press. Doesn't say its name on the back, but you can look it up. And I find it, if you're interested, nice simple deck. And you know who have watched this tarot channel for a while that I use this deck when I'm reading on children and royal children, because we do mostly read on the royals. And let's say that I do these readings for entertainment purposes. They're all my opinion, all speculation, all just energy. I read on the royals because it's an archetypal family. We can apply the lessons from archetypes to our own lives. There is, of course, a disclaimer in the box below. Please read it, form your own opinions. And the gossip today, and the second reading, is that allegedly the Harkles are motivating for their children to be involved in the coronation service or ceremony or whatever it is called. Now, cunning move if this is true, because of course they themselves are in a bit of a bind. It looks somewhat hypocritical if they insist on attending themselves, but if their children are going, the children age 4 and 2 on the day, actually Archie's birthday on the day, then of course a 4-year-old and a 2-year-old can't go without mom and dad, so the Harkles can weasel their way in that way. That is the rumour that I'm reading on today. It is just a rumour. We're going to dig around, look at the energy of it. We're going to see if there's any truth to this rumour. We're going to see whose idea it was. I wonder whose idea it could possibly have been. We're going to look and see how King Charles feels about this. Terribly awkward for him, puts him in a tight spot, of course, and what's going to happen. Interestingly, I did a little bit of research before I started this reading, and who else were 4 and 2 at their mother's coronation but Charles and Anne. Charles was 4. He went to the actual coronation. Anne was 2. She was thought to be too young to go, just like Lilibet, but she got her little frilly dress and she appeared on the balcony. So Harkles might not be in the balcony, but Archie and Lilibet sounds like Harkles want them on the balcony, ensuring their future in the royal family. And of course, mom and dad will have to be there to hold their hands, because couldn't let William and Catherine do that or someone else, nanny. Checkmate. Is it? We're going to have a look and see. 5-card reading. It is just amazing the things, the schemes that these two allegedly cook up to get what they want, which is definitely attendance at the coronation. She, very quiet, nobody knows where she is. We're going to read on that. It's not calling me yet, that reading. But we've got the world in reverse as our underlying energy. There it is. There's the world. Happy endings when it's upright. End of a chapter, end of a cycle. Let's take the rest of the cards away. We don't need them for this reading. I don't think. Well, not yet anyway. Might need them to clarify something. But our underlying energy is a situation that is not going to end well. A situation that goes round and round and round. It doesn't resolve itself. It doesn't reach the conclusion everyone wants it to reach. You can't move on from it. It's also my publicity card for these royal readings, the world everybody sees. The card is in the reverse. This tells me several things, that this is going on behind the scenes, that these negotiations, these demands, these communications, allegedly all communications now have to be through lawyers. But whatever it is, it also means negative publicity. You can imagine if the the Wales children are involved and the Sussex children are not. Oh, racist royals. So this is a big card, the World's Major Arcana. It's a very big card in the Major Arcana because it is the end. It's gone through that cycle, gone through that learning experience, and now we're ready to move on to the next one. Or we are not ready to move on to the next one, according to this card. We are stuck. So the situation, please, from universe, tell us what's going on. Oh, we've got the Five of Cups, sorrow, regret, being stuck in as a place of sorrow, all just terrible, all miserable. I should imagine everybody in the situation feels unhappy at this point. The King, William and Catherine, Meghan and Harry, things have not gone the way they thought they were going to go as a result of Spare in the docuseries. They thought that they would be able to squeeze an apology out of the royals and a starring role at the coronation, a triumphant return, triumphal even, return to the UK to attend the coronation, having shown the royal family the error of their ways. But it's all gone horribly wrong for the Harkles. But it's painful for the dog barked at that point. It's painful for the royal family as well. Nobody is enjoying this situation. Everybody is stuck in sorrow. The world in reverse. So let's see. Is this being suggested, communicated, this desire for a role for the children at the coronation? Carrying the crown on a little pillow to King Charles, perhaps Archie's role, Lili starring on the balcony, being sarcastic. Is it being suggested? Is it being wished for, hope for? What's going on? Six of Pentacles, yes, that's a yes. The bread that's been baked. Absolutely, it's quid pro quo. The Six of Pentacles, it's reciprocity. It's what's fair. You can't have the Wales children there and not our children. You have to give us equal opportunity to appear at the coronation. If you don't want us there, or we can't quite, be seen to be pushy and insisting, well, then our children deserve to be there. You can't cut them out. Very much being suggested. Whose idea is it? Whose idea is it? It's the Ace of Pentacles idea in reverse. Ace of Pentacles in reverse. It's not giving me a person. The Ace of Pentacles in reverse. So I don't think that it's one of them in particular that's driving for this. It's coming from a desperate financial situation. That's my impression of that card. It's my interpretation of the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. We didn't get that fresh start that we wanted. As I was saying with the Five of Cups, didn't work out that way. Our road paved with gold that we were expecting as a result of our docuseries and our book Spare didn't start that new journey back to the royal family. We're not getting our half in, half out that we're so desperate for because we don't have anything else. So it's coming from that need, that wish that's still there, even though it's in reverse. That desire to be back in with the royals as half in, half out. They need, of course, for the children's sake, their future, to ensure their future, they need them there. They need them at the coronation, need them on the balcony. Look, they're set for life. Wherever they go, forevermore, there they are. They were at the coronation. Their grandfather is king. But it's in reverse. Cards in reverse have various meanings, but they can mean a situation that's delayed until you kind of learn your lessons, get your ducks in a row. It's just delay, but delay while things happen or while you sort stuff out. So they're still hopeful. They still want this, but stuff has to be worked out. So how does the king feel about this latest onslaught? How does he feel? Oops, Four of Cups. Oh, he just wishes they would go away and leave him alone. Oh no, it's the card of, really? Do I have to deal with this? Please take it away from me. I can't. It's just impossible to deal with. I see constantly with him, I see heartache, I see being torn. I see wishing for reconciliation, wishing for involvement with the grandchildren. But we've got a situation here where there is a lot of sorrow, and we've got a situation now sitting under that card of just avoidance. Don't want to have to deal with it. He is apparently pretty good at burying his head in the sand and not looking at things he needs to look at. So even though that apple is being dangled, look, you can have your grandchildren around. That's how it's being portrayed. You've already got some grandchildren there, but you can have your other grandchildren, your overseas grandchildren, will fly over and be there on your big day. It's being dangled, the carrot, the apple. But he really, really, really doesn't know how to deal with it. He does not want to deal with it. It's tricky. What's going to happen? Outcome. Outcome is 3 of Cups in reverse. No. Basically, no. We've gone down 5, 4, 3. But 3 in reverse. If it was upright, I think, we're going to see them. But it's in reverse. It's not happy. It's not party time. It's not celebrating. It's not being with your people, your friends, and it's not having a good time. It's the reverse of having a good time. It's misery now. It's don't want to deal with it, but in future the outcome is no. I'm going to take another card. I said we might have to bring the little tarot nova back into the camera on screen. We're going to have a look and see where are Archie and Lilibet going to be on the day. Just if we can get some idea of where Archie and Lilibet will be. Oh, the whole lot want to come out. It is, of course, his birthday, so everyone was hoping that would be a good excuse. No, Archie's 4th birthday. We're going to have the birthday party. I'm sorry, I'm trying to put the deck back together. Quite difficult to shuffle these cards because they are square, sort of, almost. Square cards. Okay. 3 of Wands. 3 of Wands, but in reverse. 3 of Wands in reverse. 3 of Wands is usually somebody standing by the shore looking at ships, waiting for ships to come in. In reverse, it's giving up waiting, ships not coming in. What you've hoped for, what you've dreamt about, your business or your deal or your idea that was going to grow and expand and flourish has shrunk and shriveled. So giving up waiting, not expecting it. It's not telling me place, but it is a travel card in the tarot because of the person standing on the shore in the traditional Rider-Waite tarot. So when the card is in reverse, I'm getting that they're going to be staying at home, not going to be traveling. This is current energy. This is subject to change, and we'll keep looking at it, but this is right now. This is a right now reading. It does look like this really is being suggested as a way of you can see your grandchildren. They deserve this, even though we might not be, we are persona non grata. No reason to punish the children. Harkles need this half in, half out thing. They need money. They need a fresh start. They desperately need it. Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Their deals aren't happening at the moment. A situation, the underlying energy, a situation that hasn't resolved, that doesn't have a successful outcome. Doesn't have a successful outcome possibly for the Harkles in this situation, because our 3 of Cups tells me, no, we're not going to see the kids on the balcony waving, beaming with everyone else, celebrating with everyone else. The kids, it seems, are going to be far, far away on a distant shore. Giving up waiting, giving up expecting, giving up hoping, their parents as well. Let's see what happens. That's current energy, or my opinion, or for entertainment purposes. Thank you for watching, and I will see you again tomorrow.